Carlson goes for Todd'S Jugular. Fox News' Tucker Carlson took a pointed jab at MSNBC's Chuck Todd for his part in NBC's decision not to air a story by journalist Ronan Farrow that detailed sexual harassment charges against movie producer Harvey Weinstein. Farrow, whose piece on Weinstein was one of the major reasons Weinstein was eventually arrested, brought the piece to NBC, before taking it to where it was eventually published in The New Yorker. Carlson didn't reveal how he had ascertained the information that the Meet the Press moderator had been part of that decision. However, Todd's role as political director at NBC could contribute to Carlson's accusation. NBC gets the biggest scoop of the year and then kills it mysteriously. Of course, Chuck Todd knew. "What does he think of that?" said Carlson, who once hosted an MSNBC program. While NBC did not immediately comment on Carlson's attacks against Todd, their news chairman, Andy Lack, said on Monday that the memo sent to NBC staff said that the network did not obstruct Farrow's efforts to report assault and misconduct accusations against Weinstein. Farrow disputes that, saying, "I've avoided commenting on the specifics of NBC's role in the Weinstein story to keep the focus on the women and their allegations," Farrow said in a statement. The Hill reported. But executives there have now produced a memo that contains numerous false or misleading statements. NBC contested Farrow's assertions, saying that it didn't meet their new standards. Contrary to Farrow's claims, his story was never cleared or approved for air by NBC News legal or standards, the statement reads. As is common practice, NBC lawyers met with him on several occasions to offer legal advice in connection with his reporting. But at no time did they render a judgment on the draft script's readiness for air. While he was told by his editors that several elements of the draft script were technically reportable, he was consistently advised that, even taken together, they were not yet sufficient to air a story alleging serial sexual abuse by Harvey Weinstein without at least one victim or witness on the record. Precisely because the script was never ready for air, no one in the NBC News Standards department ever reviewed it. Carlson, however, doesn't believe it had to do with new standards as much as possible repercussions. Is squelching first-person accounts of sexual assault by powerful men consistent with Chuck Todd's view of journalism? Is it ethical? Did Chuck Todd ever complain about this inside the building at NBC? Why did he not quit over it? Or is